Hey guys, this is Miss Brown Butterfly 1. I am here to film a makeup tutorial. I've already done my eyebrows. I've already done my setting of my primer. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump in with my eyeshadows. So I'm going to be using the Warrior palette by Juvia's Place. Yay! This is one of three that I have. So I'm going to get started. And it's going to be something neutral, quick, a little highlighting. But let's get started. So I'm going to take Vano, which is for my transition. And if you see me guys looking straight, I have my mirror right here. And then I have my lighting. Lord, I was trying to get this lighting together. I'm sorry y'all right up in my nose. But I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing. So this is just my transition of Kano. I set my concealer that I use for my base. I set that with my Kat Von D. What is it? Kat Von D Golden Powder. That's what I set with. And I'm just going to put a quick lay down of my transition. Because I'm going to go with something neutral. And then, I don't know what foundation I'm using. I think I'm going to go ahead and use my Fenty. Just to see. I bought it in the summertime, so. Or was it wintertime? I bought that in the winter. And now it's changing over, so. I'm just going to use that. Don't mind the unibrow. I'm going to separate that when I put my foundation down. So this is just a quick transition color that I'm going to use. I'm going to go ahead and use the honey. It's shimmery. If you guys can see, it's shimmery. So I'm going to go ahead and place that down. Find me an eyeshadow. I got so many brushes, it's almost scary to just pick and choose one set that you want to use. So I'm just going to use my, which one was this one? My Soho eyeshadow palette. I'm just going to put that in. I should have sprayed so it can get a better, it'll illuminize these shadows, but I'm not doing much today. And I just sit it down. Woo, look at that. I just place it down on my eyelid. I hope you guys can see that because that is gorgeous. Just imagine putting some Fix Plus on it or some Mist and Set by e.l.f. That would be gorge. I'm just going to place it on my eyelids. It's just going to be something quick and pretty. Because I might run out today. I'm not 100% myself, but there's still things that I have to do. Because holidays are coming up. There's only 3 days that I'm working next week. I'm working Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So I'm really only getting 1 day off. I'll be traveling for the holidays. Wasn't looking forward to traveling this year, but we are. So, and the more and more my family downsized, because there's only 3 of us now. We was a family of 7. So all of our kids are grown. All of them are grown, really, but we still have one still in the house. He's 19. So I don't see us being an empty nesters per se anytime soon. But who knows? Things can change because he's going to be actually going to college in January. So, you know, he might get the college feel and say, you know, I want to go ahead and enroll full time and go live on campus. So that'll leave my husband and I in this big 4-bedroom home. But we make good use of it. I have my own office slash beauty room. He has his office. And then my son has the bigger room up front. Well, we have the master, but he has the bigger room that's up front in the house. So he's living his best life, trust me. But who knows? I don't know. And he don't mind his parents at all. He don't mind being with his parents. He don't mind, traveling with us, because he will travel, honey, with us, get in that back seat and lay down and go to sleep. Yeah, so, and we always travel in the truck, because my husband's truck is more room. And we're going to go to see family. So, yeah. But that's the look so far. I don't know if this might be too bright. The lighting, I'm working on it. Don't judge me. I'm new to this lighting thing and angles and all of that. But I've been doing my makeup forever, because I'm a licensed cosmetologist, and I can remember sitting at my mom's table when I was 5 years old. I don't know what kind of makeup it was, but it was makeup. And I would sit there with a mirror and do my makeup. So I won't call myself a professional, but I am a master cosmetologist. So, I do have my rights to brag, but I don't. So anyway, that's the first color. So I'm going to go in with a deeper color, which is the Mino right here. Sorry about the light reflecting off of it, but this is, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's not a black. It's a deep, dark brunette looking color. So I'm going to, I bought these brushes. I don't know how I feel about them, because it's almost like they don't even transfer. So I'm going to put this right here in the corner. Yeah, there it is. I'm going to put that right into my V. And just a little bit in, just to deepen it up. And I just really want to place it there right now before I blend it out, because I'm going to blend it out with a fluffy blending brush. Yeah. I just want to place it there in my outer V. And drag it just a little bit in. And when you do that, you want to make sure you look straight above, right into yourself, and make sure it's even when you put it in there, because you don't want it to be too far over and make your eyes look a little off balanced. So normally what I would do, I'm gonna give you a quick pointer. What I would do when you are a beginner with eyeshadow, when you have hooded eyes, and if you look at my eyes, the skin up here overlaps on my eyelid. So what I normally do is that transition, and then I bring the transition up higher. But my eyeshadows, I don't just put it on the eyelid. I usually take it up above my crease, because when you look at me, I want you to be able to see all of my eyeshadow, and not just the transition and maybe over here in these corners. So if you go above your crease with the eyeshadow color, main colors, then you could people could look at you and see all the shadows that you have on your eyes. So that's just a little snippet, a little trick when you doing your eyeshadow and you have hooded eyelids. But I didn't do that only because I'm doing this dark, and I'm going to put it up, here in my crease. I'm going to put it above my crease and on my V, outer V. Yeah. I'm just putting it down. Don't worry about the lines. I'm going to blend those out. So, like I said, look at yourself straight up in the mirror this way. And you can see how it's overlap above my crease. You can see that. And see, on this one, I got to take it up just a little bit. And you want to make sure it comes in evenly. So when you start blending, you won't push it too far. So yeah, I got that placed. I got that placed there. So I'm going to take a fluffy blending brush, and this is one of my favorites. This is one of my all-time favorites, and I've had this thing for so long, about 7, 8 years, and it's from Revlon. And I remember getting this from a Bell's outlet store, one of my first blending brushes. And this thing is still intact, and I done washed, cleaned, and everything else with it. And some of my other brushes, honey, they have kicked the bucket. But this one right here, this one is still kicking. And I'm just blending out the line on my eyeshadow here. That's all. And you remember now, don't choke up on your brush, because if you choke up on it like this, you're putting a lot of force on it, and you could possibly move your eyeshadows. So if you bring it out and just kind of sweep across the edges of your eyeshadow to blend them out, you'll do more blending than moving the product. Yeah. So that's just another tip that you want to keep in mind when you're doing your eyeshadows and you're doing your blending. So you see, you blended it out, and I haven't used any highlighter under my arch, so that's just my concealer and that Kat Von D. So yeah, just take into account what you're doing when you're doing your shadows, because if you blending, you don't want to move the product, you just want to blend the edges out, blend it out, make it look seamless. So that's what I'm doing here. And we're almost pretty much finished with these eyes with the regards to the tear ducts. And I always do that after I do my foundation and stuff. So I am going to use my Fenty Beauty. So yeah, and it always says shake. And it's supposed to be a filter foundation, but I don't want to do anything matte, because that is supposed to. I'm going to use my Master Prime by, who is this by? L'Oreal? Maybelline. Master Prime. I'm just going to put that on my face. And then I'll just keep doing my eyes. And this is supposed to blur and smooth. So I'm going to use this. And I do like this. But I don't wear makeup and foundation every day. But I do try to even out my skin, because I work in the public. I do work in the public, so I want to make sure I don't look crazy. So yeah, I got that on. Let me find my eyeliner, and there it is. Is that my eyeliner? There it is. This one. I have eyelashes on, so I'm not really going to put any mascara on. And y'all probably looking like, what eyelashes? But I like the individuals, and I don't pack them on. I just use at least probably one row on each. And I use the Ardell knotless eyelashes. So you can see, let me see. You can see I have some on here, and then you can see on this side. So I don't really pack them on, because I like the more natural look. No, let me look in my mirror over here, so I don't mess up nothing. Yeah, I'm just going to line the top of my eyelash line. A thin lash. I don't do a lot of winging. I do not. So there it is. And I don't do mascara on them. When I have my lashes on, I don't do mascara. So let's move into our this foundation. Gosh, I couldn't think. So I'm going to use my Wet n Wild, and I'm going to spray it because they spray it with the little misting set. And start with that. And I just kind of put it all on. I did 1.5 pumps. And I don't need a lot of foundation because, I mean, my face is not the perfect skin, but I work hard on it. And I don't want it to be caked on. I don't like that caked on look. I just like, and I kind of still clear my eyes. Because I'm going to conceal. I conceal with the concealer, so I don't want to put that much texture under my eyes because I don't want them to crease and all that good stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I don't know if y'all can see my new hair color, but yeah, I got some red going on up in here. I got rid of that black because that black was making me feel like, boy. So, for the wintertime, I am just, it's something I went over there and mixed up at my shop, honey, and you know how it go. And the rest is history. And I like it. I got to go outside and look at it first so I don't look like I'm crazy about the head. But, honey, if I am, my husband sure tell me about it. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving and Christmas because, and see, I'm getting rid of that unibrow right there. Let me just swipe it up and down, blend it. Wonderful holidays because I'll be traveling Christmas and Thanksgiving. How about that? Okay, I got that on. Ooh, let me cover up this 5 head. I got that on, and this is just a twist out. A little new whatever going on. I like it. I think I like my hair better short when it's natural. I can manage it better. But my husband freaks out every time I cut it. So, got the foundation on. I am going to take my little Sharp Shape Tape by Tarte. And it's a little trial size. And I think it was $10, something like that. And it is in the color Deep, I want to say. Deep, 53N. And I know all about the controversy. I still want to try it because I'm getting lines under my eyes. And I want to be able to see if it's going to crease. If it ain't going to crease, Tarte Shape Tape got my money, baby. Yep. So, this is my concealer. And I also conceal with a lighter. I mix it. And the one that I mix with is by CoverGirl. Where is it? It's a real light one. I don't know what I did with it. I thought I had it. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, here it is. Right in my face. So, yeah. And this is Queen Collection CoverGirl. And this is it's a real light one, honey. Say light. Duh. So, I just kind of put it here. Right there. And then I use it on my forehead, too. Just for the highlight. And I don't really do a lot of highlighting, but I'm going to do it for the sake of the video. Like I said, I really very seldom highlight. So that's my, I'm going to use this one. Where's my other one at? No, I like my flat top. Where's my flat top? It's probably Oh, I got this one. I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use this one. I don't really use the sponges for my makeup. I will use them, but I don't know. I'd rather my brushes. I'm so used to the brushes. I'll use my brush first. before I use anything else. Okay, got that blended. So I'm just going to blend my under eye. I know, look at the face I be making when I'm doing this, because I be serious. See, just blend it out. I don't know, I might use my Kat Von D to set. I really haven't tried that against flash. You know that backflash that they be talking about? I ain't never tried it against that. But I did see some reviews that said it didn't do any flashback. So, I don't know. I'll see when I finish and do it. Okay, got that. So, yeah. Let's see. I want to... I'm going to open this. I got to put this in a haul, but I want to do a little contour. Contouring. Oh, my gosh. I just put my finger in that. So, I am going to get my, where's my Fix Plus? Not my Fix Plus. I waste a whole bottle of that. I'm so disgusted with myself. That was crazy. It just wasted all in my bag and I was out of town. So I'm going to highlight, contour my 5 head. See that? Is that the same color? I know it ain't. I was going to say, is this my same color? I know I'm not that dark, but I could possibly be. See that? Contouring there. Contouring there. And I don't really need a whole lot of content because you see my face is already this way. With the exception of my forehead. You know how that go. You got a forehead, honey. I should have just did it on this side instead of all around. But it's okay. I'll just get me a brush and contour it up. Let's see. Fix. So yeah. Just gonna buff that out. See how that shaved my forehead down? And my cheeks. See that? And I just kind of tilt it and go up with it on the contour. So it won't go down. It'll go up before it goes down. Yeah. So I want to make sure it's blended. Okay. Now let me get my... Is this the one I use with my foundation? Yeah. No, that was mine. See that? I'm going to make sure I don't lose my foundation in the middle of that. But yeah. Tilt your brush and just... See that? You want to tilt it if you don't have that slanted brush. And that's all I do. I mean, it's the way you use your brushes, really. So I got that. And now I'm going to... And I don't really have to set this Fenty. But I'm going to set it. And I'm going to use my CoverGirl. It's broke. I dropped it in the salon one day and it just went everywhere. So I am going to set my foundation. I'm going to set my foundation. Not under my eye, but like I said, my foundation. I'm going to buff it around that because that's my highlighter and my contour. But I'm just going to set what I can. Okay. So yeah, that's that. I didn't have to, like I said, I don't have to set this Fenty dry down, like almost like a powder, a foundation to powder thing. I'm using a lot of products that I haven't hauled yet, so I'm going to definitely haul these for you guys. But I'm going to go ahead and set my contour with my CoverGirl Ebony Bronze. My Ebony Bronze, and then yep. I'm just setting it so I can look bronzy and beat. Yep. And I'm going to sweep it there. Sweep it there. Like I said, I don't really need no contouring on my face, like around my face, because it's already slender. I just got a wide forehead. I'm setting it. Like I said, I just got a wide forehead. But I do want to use my Kat Von D on my highlighted points. And this is messy. It's in that. Ooh, Jesus. I can't stand it, but I love it. Where's my... Get me a brush to set with. I'm going to sit with this little... When I tell you messy, this stuff is messy. Whew. I do want to set my contour here. I mean my highlight with it. And under my eye. Just to give me some awakening. Oof. I'm telling you, when I say messy, this stuff is messy. Just looking in my mirror. I don't bake. I'm over 40, honey, and I ain't got time for that. That sets in my creases. But I did use that. It's supposed to not crease concealer. But, woo, look at that. All in my hand, just everywhere. Yeah, so let me get my brush and make sure that is together. Yeah, so that should be good. Okay, so, and I really don't wear blush, but for the sake of the video, I am going to put on me some blush. And my favorite one is my e.l.f. blush palette in dark. And I like this one here. Uh-oh, excuse me about the mirror. I like this one here. So I'm going to just go ahead and use that one. Just going to dab it on right there next to my highlight. Right there. And another tip. I'm tipping today. Tipping Sunday with Miss Brown Butterfly. One. Okay. I'm going to give you a tip. Anytime you have texture on your skin, when I say texture, like acne, you have a flare up, it's that time of the month. If you have that, on your face. Don't use shimmer because that only highlights the texture that's on your face. Don't use shimmer blushes on your face when you have texture because it only highlights those areas. So yeah, got the blush on. So when I put the blush on, I don't use it really heavy, but I always go back to my brush that I set my powder, my face with. And I just kind of mute that down like that. So now for my brow bone highlight, I'm going to use, let me get this one here. Since I got shimmer on my eyes, I'm not going to do shimmer on my brow bone. I'm going to do a muted, look like a Hosa. And it's, let me show you what it looks like. It's this one, a Hosa. It's just real bright. Just a muted one. And I just go right up under the arch. Right under the arch. And I kind of sweep it down so it don't be a line. And then I go back and blend it with my blender brush that I've used to blend my eyeshadows with. So okay, so I got that on, and what I'm going to highlight with is, what's that? Ooh, what am I going to highlight with? I'm going to use something new, something I have not used to highlight. And this is my last year box from Sleek Cosmetics. I bought that last year from Walgreens. So I'm going to highlight with, ooh, y'all can't see it, but it is, woo, when I tell you, it is to die for. I'm just going to use that just a little bit. And it's a little orange muted. I would use my favorite Tantalizer by, ooh, look at that. Ah! Look at that. Jesus. I'm going to just put it right there. And I usually do this after I set my face, but it's okay. Lord, look at that. Okay, now, again, I always mute it down because I don't want to be looking like no glow box. But, yeah. Oh, look at that. Brush that out. Ooh, and I don't know what the name of that is. It's just a highlighting palette, but ooh. So I used that one, but my favorite one is, what did I do with my favorite one? And I moved it just so I wouldn't use it. And it's called Tantalizer by Lorac. This is the one I love, this one. And this is the bronzer. Wait a minute, what color is it? It don't say what color, but anyway, I bought that from TJ Maxx, like $10.99, something like that. But I do know how quite expensive they are. Okay, got that on. Ooh, I can sit here all day long. I'm going to spray my face with my Mist and Set by e.l.f. Try not to get my hair because it'll blow up. Okay, and then I'm going to let that dry a little bit. And then I'm going to choose my lipstick. What I got over here to choose? That's a matte. That one. Oh, I know what I want to use. Oh no, I want this one. I want to use this one here because this is my Bite Beauty Insider. It was actually the birthday thing, and I've been waiting to try it. But let me find my pencil. I can use this one. Yeah, I've been waiting to try it. And I don't know if I should have used a... It's okay. And this is just a brown eyeliner. Pencil, lip liner, whatever. I'm just going to put a little light tracing on that. And then I'm going to use this. I don't know if I'm going to use the stick. Yeah, I'm going to use the stick. It's a pretty color. Oh, I love it. And this one is called Chai. Chai. Look how pretty that is. It is so pretty. It is just so pretty. And which one is this one here? This is called Glace. And I think this is just a tad bit lighter. Let me see. I think it's just a tad bit lighter. Oops. Let me see. It is a tad bit lighter, but I'm not going to pile that on because it's a lipstick. And I don't want to mix up that. But, ooh, when I tell you, pretty. That is pretty. I don't know if you guys can see my new hair color. And I got a new haircut. I like it. It's kind of like down, kind of close in the back. And then it's up, high up in the top. And then, I got, ooh, look at that highlight. Oh, my tear duct. Let me get this going right here. Okay, I'm going to do the, what did I do with that? That little one. Well, let me do my lip first. I'm going to use the Marima in the middle. It's good for highlighting. I'm going to just put that on my lip. See that? Ooh, see it? Make that pop. Look at that highlight. Ooh, girl, y'all better back up. Go get you one. Okay, let me get my tear duct area. Because I absolutely don't want to forget that. Let me use this one. Just a little bit of one. Ah! I stuck my finger in my eyeshadow. Let me hurry up. Because this ain't working. Ooh, that was a little much. Okay, so I'm just going to place that right here in my tear duct. Look at that. Look at that. I'm going to get my mirror so I know exactly where I'm placing this at. Right here. Yep, right there. Put it right in my place. See? And when the light hits you, let me show you. When that light hits you, what you see? What you see? You don't see nothing but the highlighter. That light hit you, it's like, whoa. And I hope I'm not blinding you guys, but look at that. You won't even need the light for the highlight itself. But look, those shimmers, thebomb.com. So I'm going to turn this light back down. So when the light hits you, when you highlight here, and here, that's what you see. And then you could brush the highlighter on. Let me show you. If you want, you can brush highlighter right there. See? And it draws in the light. Right there. Right there. So when the hot light hits you, go boom. Like that. So, you see it's kind of muted. When the light hits you, everything you highlighted lights up. So yeah, yeah, guys, this is the finished look. Let me see if I got some earrings over here. This is the finished look. Just to give y'all a completed look, I'm going to put on some earrings. Come on. Could have got it there. Give you some, just a completed look. And then after this, I am going to film a haul. So what I used on my eyebrows, I forgot to tell you guys that because that was already done. I used a ColourPop brunette pen. I picked it up from, what's the name of the doggone store over there? Ulta. I picked it up from Ulta because I noticed that they had gotten some ColourPop in. So that's the ColourPop eyeliner that I used, and it was in brunette. And I've heard good things about it, but I didn't want to have to order a whole bunch of stuff just to kind of get that, you know. I hope they get their foundations because I'm interested in trying that foundation. Okay, guys, this is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Miss Brown Butterfly 1, my makeup tutorial using my Juvia's Place Warrior palette. Thank you guys so much. Have a happy holiday. Bye, Miss Brown Butterfly 1.